We're hitting June. It's starting to get warm outside, which means we need to talk about the frostbitten records of 2023 so far.
These are our favorite black metal albums of the year.
And Oceans, as in gardens, so in tombs. Hold on tight, Forge mates. And Oceans is back with a vengeance. After nearly 2 decades, they made a triumphant return in 2020 with Cosmic World Mother, packed with the perfect blend of viciousness and orchestral sophistication. This Finnish symphonic black metal troupe is here to captivate your senses once again. As in Gardens, so in Tombs aims to surpass and redefine the accomplishments of its predecessor and embarks on a grander and more melodic journey, showcasing the band's growth and evolution. And guess what? They fucking nailed it, folks. Check out this clip from Within Fire and Crystal. The angelic and evil vibes, it just plain works, man. And for me, it's a no-brainer. The record triumphantly carries the torch passed on by Cosmic World Mother, cementing And Ocean's reinvigoration for artistic prowess. Prepare to be uplifted by their sonic onslaught and embrace the symphonic darkness with open arms, folks. This one's a banger.
Deviser, Evil Summons Evil. I'm going to open up with a very unexpected pick for 2023. This is a band from 1990 that has kind of sporadically released records, with each of them being really highly acclaimed within some circles. Check out this clip from their sophomore album, Transmission to Chaos. Now, I know that this is not the album in question, but you know, we're obviously kind of seeing some history with this band. They got some really cool stuff. Like a lot of Greek black metal bands, they're doing things kind of differently. There's a ton of contrast on this record in question between the beautiful symphonic arrangements against the grotesque sounding vocals. Listen to what I mean. As far as the pacing goes, this is like fucking perfect, dude. 10 tracks, 39 minutes is just enough for the symphonic black metal album to show us everything it's got, put it all out on the table. Just get the fuck out of your way, man. It's lovely. One of my favorites in the melodic black camp.
Cursebinder, Drifting. This Polish-based black metal quartet has burst onto the scene with a ferocious display of sadistic black metal riffs that left me thoroughly impressed. This album is a vivid masterpiece, packed with aggressive energy and a potent atmospheric presence that will consume you for its entire 42-minute runtime. They skillfully weave shimmering synths and eerie melodic leads into their seething riffs and dynamic drum work, creating layers of depth and intrigue that draw you in deeper. I love the locked-in groove and those washy black metal melodic chords, like in this track, Shred by Shred. Cursebinder's modern black metal is sleek, sharp, and has me eagerly anticipating what the future holds for this incredible band. What sets them apart is their fearlessness and allowing the songs to evolve organically and taking the time needed to reach their full potential. Cursebinder's debut record is an absolute killer in the realm of black metal. Brace yourselves for an onslaught. Let Cursebinder take you on a wild and exhilarating journey through the world of darkness and aggression.
Vredensdal. I have spent hundreds of hours working on the pronunciation of this name, Vredensdal. Sonic devotion to darkness. This is their third album, and it is a standout contender in the thrash speed subgenre for black metal. Take a listen to one of my favorite songs, My Right to the Throne. You can find more of our favorite songs in the Spotify playlist down below in the description. There really is devotion to the sonic qualities on this record. It's not a shiny, polished record, nor is it a recording from a Fisher-Price walkie-talkie. Mikhail, the leader of this band, is a gearhead and guitar collector, and their focus on making the guitars, drums, and bass sound fucking awesome really shines in this record. Pacing is great, man. 9 songs, about 46 minutes. Yeah, that works for me. The vocals are a bit rough in the sense that they take up some of those harsher frequencies. That's kind of one of those things about black metal that you might just get. I'd really like to see Mikhail grow in the vocal department. Other than that, you should be spinning this one. It's pretty fucking good.
Keep of Kalessin, Catharsis. To call Catharsis epic would be a complete and total understatement of the band. Keep of Kalessin have crafted soundscapes that perfectly suit a grand tale of war and heroic adventure, making it the ideal musical backdrop for a sprawling, bloodthirsty battle of the ages. The symphonic elements continue to play a crucial role throughout the record, with warlike choruses and haunting backing vocals that enhance Obsidian's commanding lead vocals. The album kicks off with the title track too, a symphonic black metal masterpiece that just exudes sophistication and confidence. Check this out. Man, those chant along secondary vocals during the mighty fists up chorus add an infectious energy in the mix. Those vibes are all over Catharsis too, and it fucking rules. As the album progresses, you get a heroic, hair-raising, bard-like narration, thunderous blast beats, tremolo riffs, and epic instrumentals that just transport you to another realm. Can this album feel over the top at times? Sure, but you know what? That makes it pretty goddamn awesome to me.
Enslaved, Heimdal. It's weird that I have Enslaved on here and you don't. You've been riding this band for a long time. I remember Fateful Hour band practices. You and Alex were oozing over Ritter at the time it came out. Very warranted, but at the time I was like, yeah, this is weird. It's cool, but I don't know. I like other weird, cool bands, but dude, I am now all on board with Enslaved. Check out what I mean in this spectacular part from one of the best songs on the record, maybe the best song they've ever written. Forest Dweller. Insane, dude. I still can't really get into the second track, Congelia. It feels really out of place to me. I just think it's one of those weird musical hurdles that they threw in the album to show how progressive they are. Check out the part that I don't like. Hate to say it, that track is like downright skippable to me. This album, the rest of it, utterly fascinating. If you haven't heard it, I don't know why, but you need to listen to this stuff and their entire back catalog because they're just amazing.
Essential metal band. Lamp of Murmur, Saturnian Bloodstorm. Time to embrace the colder days in summer, folks, because this album is an absolute frostbitten madhouse at its best. You can clearly tell that Lamp of Murmur decided to listen to a ton of Immortal before writing this record. And you know what? I'm completely here for it. Saturnian Bloodstorm is like a massive dose of musical nostalgia that just hits in all of the perfect ways. The opening track, Conqueror Beyond the Frenzied Fog, is a maelstrom of frozen, blackened perfection. Check this out. There's an allure to the production here too. Every track exhibits a rough yet kind of polished subtlety that I thoroughly enjoyed. That DIY spirit is fantastic here. I would even say magical. The guitars possess a deliciously irregular edge to their tone, and there's a harsh lo-fi magic to some of the riffs that is just probably non-recreatable. I don't know how M did it, but this album was done in such a skillful way that if this record came out as the same period that it's nodding to, I would easily consider it as one of the masterpieces in that subgenre. It's that good. Check it out.
Inherits the Void, Impending Fall of the Stars. Inherits the Void has inherited a fucking Forge pick here with their sophomore album. Some of you may remember their 2021 debut, Monolith of Light. To no surprise, this French solo act has come out swinging hard to deliver a worthy follow-up to that record. Have a listen to the opening track of this album. It's one of my absolute favorites. I love that driving, in-your-face groove right there. It's such a hallmark of this album, and I dare even say that the band kind of toes the line on that like depressive post-black metal with their harrowing melodies contrasted by the blasting kick and drum patterns. Listening to this album front to back is totally worth it, although it does feel a bit similar at parts. The snare velocity that's always on max doesn't really help with that kind of terminal leveling that always hits your ears. Same with the Downfall of Gaia record. They're both worth listening to, however. Besides that, you need to be checking this stuff out. You'll find some really cool stuff in there.
Downfall of Gaia, Silhouettes of Disgust. This is a band that has taken me personally by storm in 2023. They were new to me. I stumbled upon their 6th album, and folks, it became an instant favorite. They embraced that deliciously raw and lo-fi production while crafting mesmerizing, lengthy post-rock passages that can just engulf you for days. Some parts can really hit you like a truck emotionally, while others just let you coast on the somber emotions. I love the cinematic feel to the music at times. It transports you seamlessly between cityscapes and the forest with total ease. Check out what I mean on the track Bodies as Driftwood. Silhouettes of Disgust is a treasure trove of influences too. It's as if Explosions in the Sky decided to dabble in the dark arts of Darkthrone. For those of us who have grown up with black metal and witnessed its evolution into the killer black gaze genre that we personally adore today on The Forge, this album is a pure grim joy. It's been a while since an album in the black metal realm has captivated me this much, and Silhouettes of Disgust encapsulates the best melancholic sounds while still hinting at a distant light.
Elvenking, Reader of the Runes, Rapture. My final pick is not so much black metal, but we just didn't have another category to put it in, so guess what? I'm hijacking the video with Elvenking's latest edition. Check out the title track from this, and I think you'll buy into it. Yeah. Really great stuff here from this band. We've been longtime fans. Heathen Reel was one of those records that I just couldn't stop playing as a 16, 17-year-old kid. Their growth has been tremendous, as Joey Diaz would say. They could very easily be just one of those run-of-the-mill power folk metal bands, but they do such a fantastic job of blending a variety of extreme genres into their songs. Listen to what I mean. Yeah, so this one stands out in its own in the black and folk all things extreme category. Not really much bad to say about this, really. This album is a bit long, but it's so diverse that the pacing keeps up very well with how they kind of grab you with different vocal melodies and traditional instruments. You won't be bored. Check it out.
Check out some of our other videos right here, and if you haven't yet, like and subscribe.
Go with the gods, Forge mates. The lamp of murmur needs to be turned off.